it has, because I was like 3 o'clock.
Yep,
And I was,
here.
yeah. I cannot believe it. Are we that old?
For this.
I did too. I didn't have one on before.
Neither did I, mate. I was in my jammies.
I was all in it. Oh no, I'm still in what I slept.
Oh no, I put a shirt on.
Wrong with us? No, there isn't. There's something wrong with everybody else.
Exactly. So do you think that was
What's
the
going
issue
on?
with TikTok then?
I do believe. Oh, we're on it. No, on TikTok. I said something the other day, and I got a warning.
Yeah, but though.
Taken away. I get my lives back in.
Oh. Well, apparently I haven't done enough lives to allow us into my lives.
Oh yeah, no, I just go live just to, because there's like a quota you got to meet to go live.
Yeah, like
you have to do it half an hour, and then you have to do it for so many days in a row, and it's just. But I'll be your gift for you. Just tell me you're on it, and I'll just write shit in the comments so that, because the more interaction, it's like a point system.
Yeah.
It's really odd. Tell me if you're going live on TikTok, because you'll have to be on there for 30 minutes for 3 days to be able to add people.
It's stupid.
And that includes interact, to sit there typing in all the shit and everything, because they'll see that there's more interaction.
Yeah, but that's stupid, mate. I don't spend that fucking much time on technology. Like, seriously.
Nope. No. Well, I try to, but not on Facebook. I'm only on Facebook now when it's like to talk to the family. But that's it. Get a hold of everybody on my side.
I'm on Facebook promoting the freaking events and stuff like that, because that's where the group is.
Yeah. I've never had more interaction than I have from TikTok. Because their promotions are so cheap. Like, you'll get 3,000 views for like bucks. It's crazy.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
And then
it's just coming up with a
keep building.
Yeah.
And it can't be too racy, because I also got a warning for that. It was a pretty hot one. It's still up. I haven't taken it down. I know, but apparently because I promoted it, they should go through. But then someone complained. So why would you let it? Oh, I got one, but why would you even let it go up if you think that it's gonna push you? I didn't get it.
Yeah, no, true. When I first joined,
money.
Well, when I first joined TikTok, I lasted, mate, and I was banned for 24 hours. Mate, every time within 10 seconds, I get like, you didn't do it, just a you eventually. And I'm like, well, that's something remind me of school. All over the classroom, Kaylee, right? And do shit. It's not what I've done, it's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, like, I'm enemies with this one woman because she is rorting the system so bad. Like, oh, I've got this fucks up everything, like dates and shit. And I don't like screw with the NDSS or NDIS or whatever. Because there are actually people out there that need it, like my daughter. And then I said something and she's like, oh, you're getting banned. And I just said to her, go for it. I got like 20 accounts, and I just went through every, because I've got all these accounts to stalk, and I'm just going through everyone getting banned and and I didn't get it. Just like wake up. Well, I was just in such a, I was drunk.
Story of your
about forever, and then my sister's sees this and turned me into a drunk. I'm telling you, we go to bury my nan, and she's got tequila jello shots in her bra, and tells me, Mum's driving, let's get on it. And I'm like, at the hotel, and I'm like, I'm just gonna have coffee, dinner, and have a nap. And she's got like 2-3 lined up freaking Long Island iced teas.
Well, that's the way to do it. Make some money.
I was trashed, and now I wait.
Yeah, fair enough.
Doctor said as long as I drink like 2 liters of water on the next day, I'll be fine. No problem. But I told Dean I have to go up and see you. Because I was trying to go, he wants to go to Adelaide for work.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go check out all the indie bookstores. But I've told him the next one, I said, I don't even care. I said, we're going to see Kay. And he's like, where is she? And I told him. And he's like, bye. I'm like,
yeah.
That'd be a great weekend.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's been like 2 years, 3?
We met in Sydney. I don't know when that was. Was that like 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
Oh,
that was the last time we saw each other.
Yeah, 2.5 years roughly.
Jesus. Far out, time goes fast.
I know, it's crazy.
Because I've still got the photos. I chuckle every time I see him in my phone. Man, because I knew he was checking up on me, and he's like, send me a photo of you and your friend. Send me a photo of you. I knew what he was up to. I'm just like, you wish I had an affair. I said to him, I go, it's taken me 20 years to train you. I don't have that energy.
Mate, I don't want to deal with that. Like, barely want to deal with them.
No.
Why would I want to do that with another person?
No, they've turned us off. They've turned us off. I told him I'll go lesbian before I go with another guy.
Exactly.
Oh, unless he's like, on the Fiverr list that you can get the freebie. Oh, I've got one. He knows. I said to him, he goes, oh, who's yours? I said, Eminem, Slim Shady, and Marshall Mathers. And he's looking at me funny, and I'm like, well, you don't know which one you're going to get at any day. What if he's coming in and he's, I can't cheat if I put Eminem.
Exactly. Multiple personalities, just like us.
Yes. And I think that's 3 people. So, God, I miss smoking. Oh, I miss it. I went to a funeral on Monday, and my girlfriend's like, come down with me, come down. And I go down with her, and she's having a smoke, and I'm like,
start calling your hound dog.
Oh, it was bad. And she's like, do you want one? I went, no, this will suffice for now. Even a smoking, or a smoker's cough. I do miss it though. I miss it when I'm drinking.
Yeah, I miss it too.
Yeah, that's when I want it while she smokes.
I miss it so much when I'm not smoking.
I know, it's so relaxing. I could use it. It'd be great on top of these pills they gave me. Oh.
If I didn't smoke, I would burn the world down, I reckon. Because that shit, no one wants to deal with that shit. No one wants to deal with my crazy ass on a normal day, let alone if you take cigarettes out of the occasion. Wait, out of the occasion. No, that's the wrong word. You knew what I meant. Out of the equation.
Don't worry, I have those brain farts all the damn time now. It's ridiculous. I can't remember words.
I don't know shit, mate.
My doctor told me I've got ADHD.
Probably.
And it makes sense because I will start something and then I'll be like, oh, something shiny.
I call them squirrel moments or side quests.
Ooh.
I'm
going to go with side quests.
Yeah. I have a million side quests a day.
Definitely. I do. They're never thrilling, though.
Now, you need to start coming back to signings, mate. I miss you.
I know. I said to Dean, I'm going to have to. I said to him, I've gone, everything has just, every time I book one, something goes on. And I'm just so sick of it. And I said to him, I don't care if someone dies next time. I don't care. I don't care. I will get onto Zoom for the funeral.
Just do it.
And
Just do it.
from a sign.
Yeah.
And because I miss signings. I miss it. And every time it's something. And now I've just had to cancel like all my American ones. I'm not going over there.
Don't go there. Don't go.
No, I'm not going.
It's so hard. It's so hard right now. I was at a signing a couple of weeks ago and a post came up on Facebook. I don't even know why I was on Facebook. I think a reader messaged me or something and told me she was coming back because she forgot to pick up something. And I took a screenshot of it, I think, of a comment from an author that was over in America. And well, they were trying to get in and they got declined because they had the wrong visa that and I'm like, and he's like, it's never been this hard before. Like, but because we're going over to earn money or whatever else like that, it's got to be this particular visa that could take up to 6 months to get or some shit.
Well, so I don't do that.
I don't know the truth in it because I don't look into it because I don't do American signings, but that's,
Oh, yeah. If it's an overseas one, I don't take anything. Or everything is bought, like they'll purchase online and then I go to the signing and sign them. And that way it's all been legally done over here. So I don't have to claim that I'm going over there to make money.
Yeah, well, that's probably the smart way. Or find someone over there to get your books delivered there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've done that. But because they're pre-ordered, it's all business done here.
Australian
so
money,
there isn't much
Australian money already taken care of.
Oh yeah. I've done it, and I've had a couple of people running them, going, "Oh no, it's all above board," because I don't want to get in trouble. But I know someone that went there, got detained for 30 hours, and then turned back, all because her social media, she made fun of Trump. Now I make fun of Trump all the time, and
you
so
ain't going.
I wouldn't get in. I won't get in.
You won't get in. Especially now it's like a 5-year. They check back on 5 years. And I'm like, mate, I don't even know what I posted 2 minutes ago, and you want me to remember what I posted 5 years ago. It's not going to happen, right? Like, freaking hell.
Because was it last year? When did he go in? 2 years ago? A year and a half.
I don't know.
Yeah, so when it was something like that, when it was the lead up to the election, I couldn't write. My brain still wasn't back from after the coma. Like, I couldn't. And the only way I made money was funny Trump t-shirts, like Daddy's home kind of thing with him out the White House. And that kept us afloat. And I was like, if they look that up and see the t-shirts that I made, it's not going to be good.
No.
At all.
No. So I always make it a rule. I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about religion. I don't talk about any of that because my opinions are completely different from everybody else's. And I don't honestly want the backlash or the people going, you should think this way. No, I'm not in a cult. You're not going to change my mind. So this is that's where I just draw the line. Talk to me about anything you want. I'm as transparent as anything.
I'll put a funny meme up, but I'm not going to talk politics with you.
No, it's not.
No way.
No.
I've seen it online, and I can't believe. I think it's because we're Aussies. I don't know. Because personally, if there wasn't so much going on, I never knew who the last prime minister was. That's how uninterested I was and am. But people dropping people from their lives just because of
So don't believe in what they believe in, right? This is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't talk about it. Because you know what? They're the longest running friends in the world. You could have had them in your life for 20 years. You disagree with them. They're not open for your opinion. They're open for you to change your mind. And I don't believe that. I believe that as a society, everyone should be entitled to what they think and what they feel, and they can say what
Oh,
they want.
yep.
Everybody else needs to harden up. Like, seriously. Because it's getting to the point where you can't speak your mind without you being classed as a hate preach or whatever else like that.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
it
here for the jokes, people.
yeah, mate, I pull up into comments and I sit there with popcorn. Like, come on, show me what you got. Like, I'm happy to sit back and watch the drama unfold. You ain't getting my 2 cents, but right?
That's exactly what I want. I just sit there. I sit there and I'll be like with Dean. Oh, you got to watch this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just don't, because each side is like freedom of speech, unless it's against what they want.
Exactly. That's the thing.
And I'm
I'm
just
not
like,
about
that's
that.
not freedom. That's not freedom. The world's gone to shit. What happened to, we used to have a polite society over here, and we don't have one now.
No, it's a scary world, especially for our kids and stuff like that. Like, it's all stems from people wanting to be who they want to be. Just let them be who they want to be. Honest to God, if they're not hurting you, how does it affect your life? Right? Let them love whoever they want. Like, I didn't give a crap. It don't worry me. Like, it doesn't affect who I am as a person to who you want to spend your time with. Like, I may not agree with certain things or aspects of your life, but I should never have to have a say about that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's literally judging a book by its cover, but with a whole lot of political and love and all this, in the sense of, well, you can't love that person because I said so. What gives me the right to push that onto anybody? There's no right.
I get fed up though. I am all for immigration because people really need, they need to be safe. Just respect where you are though.
I believe when you're in a country, you should act accordingly to those laws.
Like,
and that's all I'm saying.
Mum wants me to go to Dubai, and if I go with her, I'm absolutely going to follow their rules. I'm not going to walk around in skimpy stuff. I'm not going to, because I just think it's really not so much inappropriate, but it's very, what do they call it? It's very disrespectful. And I don't want to disrespect a whole culture.
Well, that's the thing, right? You respect,
because I'm visiting there.
That's the thing, right? You go there, you respect whatever they have as their rules, as their laws, right? It's when they come into this country, they come into whatever other country they go into, I'm sorry, there is rules to abide by. And, I wouldn't travel to another country if I wasn't willing to bend to what they believe. It's that
exactly
right? So if I have to go somewhere where I have to cover my face or whatever else like that, and I'm not comfortable, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's nothing against
you don't want to be
culture.
disrespectful at the same time.
That's right. And it's not against the people or their culture. It's just something that I'm not comfortable doing, so I won't be doing that. So I just won't go. But this is a person. This is coming from a person that's never left Australia by means. So.
Oh, you're joking, girl. We got to get you out. Go to there.
Let me cause havoc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want it mixed? Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. You don't have to put that back on.
Oh. Hi, Kay.
Boo is now my bartender.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So we need to go back. As much as this is, a liberation of the world in a sense of coming to pretty much a shit show at this point, I want to dive back into the book community because, honestly, I'd rather talk about that than what's going on to the world because it's just quite sad. So, like I said, I went to a signing a couple of weeks ago and the vibe was just awesome. I went to Meet Me in the Mountains in Sydney.
Oh, I saw that on TikTok, and I'm like, I'm really not up with the times,
No.
like at all.
No.
Because I hear about them, like when people are like, "Oh, look, we're it."
Yes.
I really got to start because once upon a time, all I did was write and keep up with signings, and now I just kind of feel like an idiot.
No, I think
I feel
we detached ourselves so much from the
drama.
world in the sense of electronics and stuff like that, because honestly there was a lot of bad shit going around for a long time. There's clicks like there always is, and I got to a point where I just pushed it away
Yeah.
because I
Sorry,
just didn't
I'm
want to hear
ordering
it.
ice
Oh,
from my
God.
bartender. Yeah, no. It's the clicks annoy me, but they've always annoyed me because I don't care. I'll take anyone. It's just how it is.
Please,
Well,
someone pay
I'm not
this
gonna.
woman's tab.
So she just said, "Please, someone pay this woman's tab." Bitch. I birthed you, child.
Yeah, in a world that I'm not proud to be in.
That's not my problem.
Exactly.
No, I've got to get back to like.
Well, we met at a signing.
Did I message you the other day with the pen name?
What?
Oh, I've got a pen name.
Oh, what other one have you got?
No, I didn't. No, I'll message it to you. I don't want
Yeah, okay.
I don't want people to know it's me.
Okay.
I don't want my family to know it's me.
That's okay, because I was dabbling and thinking of another one as well, because I was thinking about doing some books that I don't think would be well received. So I think that it would be better if I didn't
It's
do
always
it.
a pen name.
Yeah, just do another one
Yep.
under something else. I'll
Like
message that to you as well.
the time I got cancelled for writing a book about a half brother and half sister getting it on, and they knew they were half brother and half sister. And I'm just like, people are like, "Oh, ban her," and I'm just like, you can't cancel someone that doesn't care about being cancelled.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I'm not going to go away. You're not going to make me hide.
No.
It's just going to make me even more determined to piss you off first.
Exactly.
Because when people love something, they love it.
Exactly. Like, I'm not going to just like close down because you didn't agree with something that I said or wrote or whatever else like that. And this is where I think people will get the wrong idea about authors, that we get to choose what we write or that we can deter the story to the way it should be. We don't. Unfortunately, it sounds crazy. We have multiple personalities. We have multiple characters, and they're all talking to us. And it's like when I wrote the intro to Sloth, the second in the Deadly Sins. There is a very hard.
Well, I'm going to have to reread those because I have lost all my memories from books. Like, I'm rereading books that I apparently loved but can't remember.
Exactly. But
So,
that's the thing,
yeah.
right? I wrote a very hard-hitting scene in the beginning, and this is why it was classed originally dark romance to begin with, because it was very over the top, very in depth. Like, it's written like every detail, everything that went wrong. I'm trying to say it without giving it away, but
yeah, it was really in depth. It was every feeling, every sound,
everything that was happening to her, it was there.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, you could have changed it. No, I couldn't have. It actually took me out of the scene. I couldn't write properly for 6 months after I wrote that scene. And every time I come back to it to kind of adjust it to make it more friendly, as they say, it wouldn't allow it. I had to leave it. So it definitely got classed as dark romance. And the trigger warnings, and this is what I say to people at signings, the trigger warnings are there for a reason. Like, it's going to mess you up if you have a trigger on this, like a massive trigger. It is going to floor you, and I worry about your mental health. Whether you care about it or not, that's your choice to read it. But I'm not going to hide that, because I created something that needed to be created and put on paper. and it wasn't
Yeah.
me, it was the characters. And she was telling her story and why her life has become
It's
that.
odd. It's odd trying to explain it to people because it's like you're not in charge of your hands.
Yeah.
You know, it's so. It's yeah. Because I go back because I've got to finish a series, and I go back to it, and I'm just like, holy cow! And I'm like, oh, maybe I'm okay at this, you know. Because I surprised myself. Because
Yeah.
I always think, oh, you're a dumbass. What are you doing? And then I've got to go back and read for something, and I'm like, okay, we might be able to do this.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We
I
might.
look at it and go, oh, damn, did I write that? I actually wrote that. And the other days I go, oh, shit, I wrote that. That's not good. Oh, I got to
I've
fix
done
that
that.
one.
I've done that. I just fixed an old book, and
Oh,
I'm just like, oh, because I had it. Because I'll read every review, good, bad,
yeah, I don't care.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I prefer to read the bad reviews because I think that they help me
Yeah.
for the future.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
like the positive reviews, great, awesome. But people are shocked because I will always thank them for it. Because I'm like, oh shit, if I'm not seeing it, then tell me.
Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah. So on TikTok I'll get messages and probably 2% of them are just like, oh, you missed this on this chapter. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I knew I was a dumbass. But I got to get Cheryl to start reading them because she picks up on everything. That woman, she picks up on everything. She was reading them. I don't like to overwhelm her.
Yeah, so does one of my beta ladies. She's absolutely amazing. Mine doesn't get published without her review at all. She will review everything before it gets published, and she will catch the littlest things that I would miss, which is fantastic. So it saves me a lot of damn time. So especially when I'm editing as well. So honestly, the words become blurred and you kind of go, oh yeah, and you skip through it because you already know that section. So you're kind of like, but with editing, you've got to be really on point.
I'm like, when it comes to like slow burn,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm in the mood to write a slow burn, but then when it's reading back, when I'm not in the mood, I just want to
Hurry it up. Hurry it up. I don't think I've ever written a slow burn. Sloth might be because she has a lot to overcome. And probably lust as well, I guess, in a sense. But mine are more instant love with a twist. Right?
Yeah, majority of mine are.
Mine
I don't know. I don't know
honestly, yeah,
why.
that's how I describe it to people, instant love with a twist. So meaning they are meant for each other, but they've got to get to the end to get to it. Right?
Yes, there's trials and tribulations.
Mm-hmm.
Like life.
People will say it's infatuation or love. Lust, sorry, not love, or lust.
Not always.
Yeah.
I mean, my grandparents didn't know each other for long.
It was that.
And they were together 70 years. My grandpa was hot, man. I didn't even know. Like, that sounds gross.
Yeah, the way you said it. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was photos put up, like, after his funeral from when he was young, and I'm like, holy cow. Why didn't I get that olive skin? And he looked like a model. And then I look at my grandma, and I'm like, damn, she was banging.
It's amazing what age does.
Yeah, I just was like, I didn't get any of the olive skin. I got the bloody Irish side, the side that's got the cancer and all the rest. And yeah, we caught the bad of everything.
Yeah,
because we've got bad like white skin kind of, we attract the sun.
Mate, it could be raining and I bloody get burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. No, I agree 100%. And we don't have this. See, I worry because I used to think that, like in my teen years, I used to think I could go out and sunbathe all day and that I would magically get a tan, even though I hadn't tanned. And I worry about that because my dad did the same thing, and that's how he died. And I'm just like, oh, is that another spot? Is that another?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even. Yeah, I had no idea that I had to be so careful. But when you're a teenager, you think you know best.
Well, when I was a teenager, there was still no way I was standing out there to get a tan.
Yes, but you're a redhead.
I am a
You'd be done
redhead.
in no time.
Yeah, nothing at all.
You'd be screwed. It would start somewhere and go to somewhere else. That's it. It's just the skin. Who do you get it from? Mum and dad?
My dad, on both sides, but my mum is olive.
Oh, see, so's mine.
See, it goes back into the generation, Irish, English, Scottish, German. I got the whole mix. Yeah.
Yep, I got the Irish side.
Mm,
For sure. Me and my aunt can't go out in the sun.
terrible.
Yeah, nah, absolute crap. So what signings are you booked up for?
I keep forgetting, but I keep getting reminders.
I keep getting reminders for American ones that I've already pulled out of, and I'm like, does no one get my message?
Apparently.
And they're all like, oh, because it was no refund kind of thing. And then they're like, no, we'll give you a refund because we know why you're not coming. And I'm like, no, don't. Just keep it. It's not their fault that I can't step foot in America because I hate Trump.
Well, that's the thing. So I've got, what have I got? June. I've got Newcastle Book Boyfriend, the one that I'm hosting in June.
Yeah.
Which obviously has been turned into a themed event now. It's no longer just a plain signing. It's now a themed event. So it's a Chanted Wonderland. So it's like a forest. So I'm building the props for that.
Yeah.
So I'm building like a 6-foot tree. I'm building like the big magical book and everything else like that that's on a pedestal. And my lounge room's turning into its own little forest because I have everything set up in there. And my husband's having a moment with that. Because there's flowers.
You just tell them it's for work and we're making money. Shut up.
That's basically it. And then I'm also in, obviously, the first round of invites just went out, I think, 2 days ago for Sydney Book Boyfriend, the first ever Sydney one.
Is that the one you're doing?
Yes, and I have a walkthrough.
When's that?
Sorry?
When's that?
9th of October, that one will be, of 2027.
Oh, sign me up then. Because I am going to every fucking signing I can.
Right. Well, yeah, so that I got a walk through with the venue and stuff at in Sydney next Friday. So I'll be in Sydney for the day for that. But other than that, I think there was one. There's a few actually, so I'm not allowed to speak about them apparently. Yeah, not until I'm announced.
Oh, inbox me.
Yeah. But it really depends on schedules and stuff like that, honestly, because I'm trying to get the next book in the Deadly Sins series finished, trying to organise June signing, and it's just a whole lot of things happening, plus work, obviously, because I work full time.
I know. You just don't have any time.
No time, Dylan.
No. And your kids, don't they have a whole pile of extra activities? And
I'm lucky now because B's 13 and then Mr. 18 and Mr. 20, they're doing their own thing. So, yeah.
Can't believe that.
Yeah.
They were not that old that long ago.
I
I'm telling you.
know. I'm 40 with a 20-year-old.
I think your 20-year-old was like 12. I can't believe it.
Well, you're going to be a grandmother.
That's crazy. Hey?
You're going to be a grandmother.
I know.
Exactly.
Mm. I'm not a fan.
You'll
I'm
be
going to be
right.
old.
You'll love that baby.
Oh, of course. Of course. I just so don't want to look old. I said to Dean, I'm getting my lips plumped. Because when I smoked, I got the smoker's lines.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm getting them plumped. And he's like, you're crazy. There's nothing wrong. You know, I'm saying it as I'm watching Kardashians and they're getting.
Yeah. I get, look,
I gotta stop
honestly,
watching that show.
I guess that's why I don't like photos and stuff like that. I'm like, I feel it every day, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't think the world needs to know this. But as I keep getting told, people need to know who you are. And I'm like, mate, if they get to know me any more than what they do, they're going to realize I really don't give a shit. Like, I have no filter. I want to be as surprised as you of what comes out of my mouth. Like, can we just, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth in the next second.
That's right.
And as much as I try to control it, I got my dad's mouth. And it's never going to change. And that's why, like, there are so many that don't like that. They just don't like people to be honest. They don't like people that will put them, you know, I mean, there's so many that we could take out, but I mean, I think I'm getting too old for that. But I really hate people that use people who are genuinely so sweet
Mm.
to gain following, to use them to get higher. And, you know, I said to Dean, I said, I can't trample on someone.
No.
I can't physically do that. I can't mentally do it. It would kill me if I ever thought I had done it, even without realizing.
Yeah, that's
I
the
just
thing.
don't know. I don't know how people, because the ones that we know, you know, we know, there's not a lick of, you know, there's not one lick of doubt or, you know, sorry. There's no apologies or anything. And I find that really weird.
There's no accountability.
That's the word. I forgot about that word. I've been watching Mormon Wives and I was trying to think of that damn word because they say it all the time. But no, there isn't any accountability and they don't care because their numbers are up.
Yeah, I don't understand using somebody else. But then again, I've literally just gone through that about a year or so ago with...
Oh, you'll have to inbox me that one.
It's just people that want to latch on to Newcastle Book Boyfriend and they want to extend on it and stuff like that. And I'm like, look, I'm well aware and I'm quite happy to help anybody. But unfortunately, I've had to possibly put contracts in place now for anybody that does want to use the Newcastle Book Boyfriend name or use the group as a sounding board for their own products or their own things that they've got going on. Shouldn't
they just be posting like what you know the order sheets and stuff? Because I've never posted like my working groups like that.
Yeah, so I had you know, I'm one of those where like, oh, how do you say it? I was never really a paperwork person. I'm pretty much going to take your word for things. And, you know, that's how I've always been, in the sense of I'm going to trust your word because you can trust mine, because I'm very transparent with everything. And
Yeah.
we say we're going to do something and it doesn't happen, but we wait until after the fact of using that group or using my name or whatever
Yeah.
else like that. And not saying my name is big or anything like that. I'm on my ladder. Everybody's on their own little ladder, and everyone needs to get to wherever they need to get to at their own pace. So I've never had to rush anybody. But when you come in and you go, oh, well, can I use your group to market this or something like that? Now I have to put stuff in place, because now what you've offered is not what you're giving. You're just taking.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
happened. So I think it's
Oh.
like my count of like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. And now number 3,
Yeah.
it ain't going to happen, because now it's going to be all contracted, because I can't do it anymore, because I'm sick of being used in that sense. So
Well, you see all those, mainly Americans I've seen. They will use a group. They will pay their deposit, use their group, post everything they have, and then won't come out. And then the pre-orders would, come from Amazon.
yeah,
And I've seen it every year.
I've never seen that.
Every
That's
year.
crazy.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you about it all. Yeah. There's a couple of big ones, and people were really, really pissed off. I think it was my first books by the bridge.
That's where I met you.
Yeah, it was at that one.
Yeah. Wow.
And it was definitely used for not the right reasons. And then all of a sudden, but like 2 days later, they flew to somewhere else.
Mm.
And the readers found out, and they're like, "Are you joking?" And I'm like, "Unless you're sick or you've got a death or you've got flying out to somewhere like 2 days later, that's rude."
Yeah. That's not good.
No. So I think I'm just gonna have to get off my ass and do some signings. And if someone dies, they die. It's not like I can bring them back to life.
Just write about it.
Yeah. Because we had a funeral Monday. And then we had Nan's in November. And it just feels like it's been funeral after funeral. And I'm a bit funeraled out.
Yeah, like,
I
please
don't know
just
who's
hold off a
gonna
little
drop.
while, please. Like, I'm done for a while. Yeah.
I went to one on Monday for a friend, and it was like a meeting of the exes,
Oh, God.
because we were all like, we'd grown up together and all the rest of it. And I was like, and I walk in and I'm like, do I walk back out? Because I walk in and my friend's just like, this, and this, and this is, they're here. And I went, let's get this over with. And I didn't know what to do, so I went up to each of them and I said hello.
Yeah. Just do what you're going to do.
Yeah, one of them was really hot. They're still really hot.
It's really funny, because I can walk into a room with authors and signings and readers and stuff like that, and I know they don't like me, and I'm still going to go, hey, how you going? And fake it like a pro, mate. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't think they like the honesty that comes out of my mouth, or the unfiltered stuff. I'm too much for some people, and I get that. But on the other sense, I get told that I'm a very intimidating person. to come up to. And I'm like, yeah, I get that, because I build my wall really high because I've been treated like shit for so long that, you know what, I'm not going to just let you in with a key. Like, you've got to work your way. And it's not a work your way to be my friend. It's a work your way to see if you ain't a bullshit person that is fake. Because I keep seeing it
Yeah.
online, and I keep hearing it from other author friends that, oh, you know, they were my friend, but then they backstabbed me. And I'm like, well, they weren't your friend. They weren't your friend. Like,
Oh,
find
I
your
mean, I'll
people.
say it honestly. There's one person that absolutely hates me, and I don't care who, but that cat, she hates me with a passion.
I get snubbed because
And
of you.
hey,
I get snubbed because I talk to you. And that,
fuck,
and then that's when I know they're not worth my time.
you're joking.
No, I'm not joking at all.
They're gonna be like, she's gonna go tell her.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that, because, you know, if they want to think I talk to you 24/7, then that's on them. But if you're going to diss you to me, then of course I'm going to go, hey, guess what, Candace? You know,
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop my friend, and just because
you want to be a cunt.
people hate my honesty, and that's cool.
But that's
Hate
the
my
thing,
honesty.
right?
But anything that anything I would say behind someone's back, I would also say to their face.
Exactly.
And I have no problem with that. And that's why she hates me, because it started getting to, like, there were all these new authors that were wanting to get into signings, and she was only putting in like the big names. And I personally didn't want to sign, but I see all of these new indie authors that are desperate to get into signings, and I let loose.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's just so, that's not what our community is about. It's not what our indie community is. It's about helping each other, building each other, and I understand. But it's getting to be like a school ground.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think that's why I've been offline so much. But now and like, because I've been staying home like at least like 14 days at a time, and I don't leave. And it's been like that for a couple of years. But I now know that I have to leave. Like, so I make it a mission that I have to leave the house now. So
I don't.
I've booked all these.
I don't.
Hey?
I don't want to go nowhere.
Yeah. So I've booked all these trips, and just to, be able to get out there, be able to figure out how to talk to people again. So that one's been hard. And yeah, and because I know that I need to go to signings, and I know that they're overwhelming. So I'm trying to do it little by little, because it's just too much. I don't know who's, you just don't even know who's genuine and who isn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there is just so much fakeness sometimes that it literally does my head in. So I literally will just stay to myself. And I have a tendency to be a social butterfly when I go to signings. I like to walk around and say hello to everybody and check out what they're offering, because I love books as well. Just because I'm an author doesn't mean I don't like reading. And I feel the looks and I hear the whispers, and I'm like, if you think it affects me, I'm like, it really doesn't. You can say what you want. I know who I am as a person, and I know how I got to where I am. And it wasn't by using somebody's name, using manipulation to get what I wanted, and then drop that person. Like, if I'm your friend, I'm your friend, right? And you're my friend for life, unless there's a reason that you've given me not to. right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I
But
don't
I
know.
just hate how the assholes are the ones that are getting a leg up because they're using people.
Be safe, Bella.
And
Love
what's
you.
Ella doing?
Oh, she's going to stay at her girlfriend's tonight.
I can't believe how old she is.
I know.
Oh, what are they doing to us?
Driving us crazy and making us feel 100 instead of 40.
Yeah, fucking home.
Look, the whole scenario of a signing overwhelms me normally going, and it's a
Yeah.
lot of energy, and I'm really tired afterwards, and that's what I get flagged for a lot. You don't want to socialize, you don't want to come out, and you don't want to go do the extracurricular activities for a signing. And I'm like, I'm tired. It's took a lot for me to come out. Like, I deal in retail every day, and by the time I'm home, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm not faking it when I meet you at a signing, definitely not faking it, but it's took a lot for me to be that genuine person that I want you to, and things come out of my mouth and they look at me funny and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have no filter, right? And I'm not gonna, well, actually, I do apologize, but I don't really want to apologize for who I am. I shouldn't have to. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. But yeah, you
Oh,
see
fuck
the
no.
looks and you hear the whispers and you go, oh, she's
Mm.
obnoxious and she's whatever. I'm not.
She's a
I'm
bitch
actually a
because she
genuine
doesn't want
person,
to
right?
socialize.
Just because you see something that you're jealous about doesn't have to be put onto somebody else.
Yeah, no, they're dicks.
They are.
Absolute dicks. But after every signing, what do? We go back to, like, me and you will go back to a room and just order food.
That's right.
I mean,
We just decompress.
yeah, because the socializing, it's not for me.
No, look, don't get me
Sitting
wrong.
in
In the
the sign
beginning,
all
we
day
did
is
it.
tiring.
In the beginning, we did it, but we were so bloody exhausted.
Then we
and
realised that everyone's
fake.
asshole.
Yeah. It becomes fake real quick, and you just got to go, well, do I really have
Have you
time
lost
for
my
this?
sign?
Like, this is taking away time that I could be.
Sleeping.
What?
I could be sleeping.
Well, that's it. Or creating the words that people love, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's hard because as the years go on, the a whole fresh batch of new authors make themselves known, and I want to cheer them on and do the best that they can.
Yeah.
But somehow that relates to them becoming obnoxious and they know everything and
Oh my god.
um
I've noticed that lately. There's all these new ones that have come out and they're actually just so rude. And I'm like, that's not going to get you anywhere.
yeah.
It's really not. You're clearly buying your followers because there's a lot of them. I always check followers. And if there's a lot of blank ones, that it means that they've bought one of those farm, the electronic farm.
Mm.
And they've got all these fake profiles going up. And it's just like, do it naturally. What? Why?
Because they don't
I
want
don't
to
get
put
it.
the
You got
work in.
fake followers. Yeah. And fake followers aren't going to buy your books.
Yeah, but the thing is,
They're not going to.
they want to get there, and they want to get there fast, and they don't want to do the work, and it's a lot of work, and I'm slack on most of my marketing because I'm terrible at it. It's the one thing I freaking hate to do, because I should just be able to, and this sounds really entitled, but I should just be able to have to write my books. That's it. And be done with it, right? And then put it out to the world, and not a million people are going to buy it. That's fine, right? But me with advertising is terrible, absolutely terrible. And then you've got people.
I'll send the company to you. They've got really good prices. The company I use.
Yeah. But I'm just terrible
Yeah.
at marketing, honestly. And that is a downfall, and I own that. But when you've got these, like TikTok's not my friend. I believe it's not my friend at all. I got no freaking clue what the hell I'm doing. I'm guessing half of it most of the time.
I'm going to have to teach you, girl,
You're
because my
gonna have
followers go
to.
up all the time.
Um,
I don't know how.
I don't know either. But like I said, I keep
'Cause
being told I've got to put my face out there, and I'm like, you've got to let people into your life, and I'm like, why?
Unfortunately, yeah.
But I watch some of these videos and I'm like, oh, cool, I could do that. But I get up at 4 o'clock every day to write. I'm not putting makeup on. I'm not doing my hair. Like, no one needs to be seeing that at 4 o'clock in the morning. Right? Yeah. Right. And then by the time I have my hair and makeup going, I'm grabbing my handbag and I'm walking out the door because I got to go to work for the next 8 hours.
Filters to make you look like you've got your makeup and shit
Oh,
done.
maybe I need to use filters and then be classed as fake.
Yeah. Yeah, but everybody uses filters. Don't worry about it. I'm not using one. I don't know how to do it on these.
I think I've got like a little star button here. Hang on. What's that?
Yeah, I've got a star button, but I can't be bothered.
Well, I don't know what it does. It does nothing. I'm pressing
we're
it.
too old for this shit.
I'm pressing it and it's doing nothing. I got no clue.
And all of my kids are dumbasses, and yes, I said it. Because they don't do TikTok or anything like that. And I'm just like, I need these little fuckers to teach me.
Mate, I told B to do mine and she's like, Mum, I don't know what you need to do. And I'm like, well, you got to teach me. And she's like, well, you just make a post. And I'm like, you make it sound so freaking easy. Just make a post. I'm like, want to know my life? I get up, I write for 2 hours, I get ready, I go to work for 8 hours, I come home, and then I'm in my pajamas. That's my life. That's what I do every goddamn day. I said, my life is not exciting. Okay. And I'm not going to be walking around with my phone out going, look at me, because I'm not allowed to actually film myself in my work uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, that's all right. By next Friday, I won't be under ban. And we can do it over there. Because honestly,
I'm going to post this. I'm posting this to TikTok because I'm screen recording at the moment.
Oh, you're a champion.
I'm screen recording.
I totally forgot to.
Yeah, no, I was all over it. As soon as I got a phone to you earlier, I was like, I got to work out how to do this because I can't be this stupid.
Yeah. No, I'm that stupid. I've got the laptop sitting here because it says how to go live with someone on Insta because I had no idea.
Mate, I've got things up.
I know how to do it on TikTok.
Mate, I was like sitting there and I'm thinking, before I rang you, I'm like, okay, how do I do this? And then I'm thinking, do I do it on TikTok? Do I do it on this? Do I do it on that? Oh, okay. Now I've downloaded several apps to my phone that I don't fucking need.
So you fucking don't know what they do.
I've got no clue. But I know they were asking me for pay this subscription. I'm like, I'm not paying you shit to record me.
Anything?
I'm not paying. No. I'm like,
that's why I use Google.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll work this out myself. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'll ring Kitty and that will be the end of it. That's fine.
So the ban will be up. So we'll be able to do it TikTok next Friday.
Yeah.
And I think we just need to keep it up so that we can get our beautiful, gorgeous, what was it, goddess faces up there.
Oh, apparently, yes. And out in the world, like I keep being told.
You'll understand what I'm talking about when I send you the text that I sent Dean the other day.
Oh, God.
I was high on painkillers and I needed, what was it? Milk and what? Cat food. I'll send it to you. It's fucking hilarious.
Mate, I remember the last time I was on painkillers when my son took me out with his skateboard in the ankle, and they and I brought a canoe.
You bought a canoe?
I brought a canoe.
What the fuck would you buy a canoe?
I am not an outdoors person, and I brought a canoe.
That's why I'm asking.
I'm like,
you can't be in the sun. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm literally introverted, extroverted. That I brought a canoe. I brought stand-up paddle boards. I brought two of those. A canoe. And then I realised that JB Hi-Fi home delivers in the hour. So I was buying games and stuff and I was so high. Yeah.
I know what happened. Because my high self thinks that I can do anything.
Well, I don't know where I was going.
I can go surfing. I can go.
Well, I don't know what I was thinking.
I've learned now not to buy anything when I'm like that. But yeah, I try to convince myself that I can do anything.
Candace,
And then I wake
where
up
am
the
I
next
using it?
morning, you know, what the fuck did I buy? There's an Amazon package at the front door.
Candace, what the hell am I buying a canoe for? Where the fuck am I going?
Put it in your laundry room. I don't know. Use it as a chair. Put it. Oh no, you can't put it upside down and use it as a table.
No.
Put some glass in the middle. Use it as a coffee table.
What I'll do, I'm just gonna go on my front lawn, right? With some drinks and sit in my fucking canoe.
I'm definitely having a fly out there so I can sit in the canoe.
And we'll put a sign up. Honk if you
You'll
love
have
my
to pull
canoe.
me out of the canoe.
I am the wrong person to buy a canoe.
I can't believe of all people. You know what? If they gave me a lineup of people of who bought a canoe drunk, I wouldn't have picked you.
I
You
wasn't
fucking ringer. You can't be out in the sun.
I wasn't even drunk. I was high on whatever the freak they gave me for my ankle. I was stranded on a lounge for 3 weeks. So where the fuck am I using a canoe? Did I expect the kids to go around the house in it? Because I wasn't able to walk?
You know,
Like, you can't even think straight.
that would be an idea.
It would be a good idea.
Anytime you needed something, you tell them, just bring it in on the canoe. Put wheels on it.
And the next time we go drinking together, I'll bring it with us and get someone to drag us around.
We'll drink.
We'll go viral then.
No, you know what? The next signing, we should put wheels on it and we get wheeled in on the canoe.
Do you think we'd get viral on that?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Roaming the streets.
Well,
We'd show up all the essays. We'd show up all the essays, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Check your right out. No, fuck you, check mine out.
Yeah, fuck more.
Exactly.
You can make it like a toboggan.
Someone's got to have an egg.
Yeah, my lucky egg. Kiss my lucky egg.
Kiss my egg.
What? All I hear is Dan. What the fuck? We know. I said maybe we should make it into a toboggan. I can get some fiberglass.
We got this.
And then we can kiss the lucky egg.
Which one is Zinka?
Huh?
Which one is Zinka?
What does that mean?
Kiss my egg, Zinka.
I'll be Zanka. I'll keep the egg in my pants.
Is it going to vibrate?
Oh, like those pearl ones I've heard about.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how people wear them.
I got no clue.
It just sounds so uncomfortable. Pearls between your vagina. It doesn't sound good.
So we said we're going to do this and talk about books and stuff. And now we're talking about bucket
eggs in vaginas.
Vaginas.
It wouldn't go any other way, darling.
Well, you know, when you hear a grown-ass woman the other day turn around and say, and call it a flower, I'm having a moment. Yeah.
Call it a flower?
Yeah.
Do you know what? At least, you know, my stepdaughter, stepdaughters that's what their mum used to call it, and I used to cringe so
I hate it.
hard.
Hate it.
And I'm like, oh. So unfortunately for me, for my daughter, I've always said it's either a vagina or a fanny, one or the other.
Mate,
Because my man always said,
I'm happy with the JJ, mate.
I haven't used that one on her. What are you doing? The psycho's looking at me funny.
What'd you do?
What are you doing? No, I asked what you were doing. Was there something in the pot?
No, yeah, there's something.
Right, there you go.
I thought you were looking down there.
No, I was looking at you, psycho.
I feel like you are. Okay.
Just fine.
You're just like, I think you are the psycho.
There's no thought process. It actually is true.
It comes from coming from the kid that obsessed with Hitler. He'll watch the docos. He'll do it all.
Education, it's good.
Documentary.
I don't know what he looks up. I don't want to look up on his history anymore. I don't want. I don't want to. He's at that age where I don't want to look. He's never leaving home, so we're good. You got to use the lighter.
This one.
No, Dad's one.
This one.
Yep. The stupid stove's playing up.
Yeah, okay.
I don't trust you with fire.
I can literally do it myself.
Now they're arguing. Friday night is feed yourself night. Dog. So what are you working on?
Me?
Mm.
Gluttony.
Ooh. Oh, that continuation?
Yeah, so I'm working on, what is it, number 5 for the Deadly Sin series now? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So because I did Sloth, Lust and Greed last year. I released those 3 and they were about 100k words each one. So I smashed out 3k last year. Yeah. Then I started in on Gluttony and then realised my time schedule was clashing and I needed to get my butt moving on props for Newcastle Book Boyfriend. So I kind of put it on hold and now I've got to read the 7 chapters I've already done so I can redo it. But yeah. What about yourself?
Yeah. I got like 3 projects on the go because it depends on which brain, which person wants to write their story that day.
Yeah, no, I have 3, another 2 on the sidelines. Yeah.
Because I'll be like, oh, yeah, I've got to do this one. I don't have any pre-orders out for this year because I want to take my time.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be rushing. I don't want them to be at like 70,000 words just because. I want them in depth kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we'll see what we can get out. I do have one. I've got one re-releasing under the pen name. So I've got 3 books coming out under that one, which I couldn't believe it. I was looking through the laptop and I said, Dean, I don't believe this. There is 3 almost completed books in there.
There you go.
And I've just put them down and just gone, no, I can't do this anymore. So I've just been finishing them off.
Yeah, okay.
And then I had an idea on Monday, but I don't know where it's going to go. I prefer the first couple of chapters I prefer to write, like by hand.
Oh, I write all of mine by hand.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's more calming than typing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because we're old.
Maybe.
My kids don't even. I don't know if Cadence does, but they don't know cursive.
Yeah, okay. Mm.
Oh, look at that. It's a dude thing. Do your guys, like your sons in that, do they like capital letters everything?
Mate, they're like chicken scratch.
It's a dude thing. Yeah. Dean does it. No, you don't do cursive, honey. You do capitals.
I said I can do cursive.
Oh.
I
And
just don't see the need for it.
my writing was analysed because I'm like, I change like halfway through. I'll change to a different, and apparently it means I'm a psychopath.
Oh, there you go. You didn't need to. You didn't need to write anything to come to that.
Hey,
You didn't need to write anything to come to that conclusion.
I should have just asked you.
Yeah, exactly. Because one should know the other.
Am I a I always change, and I just thought, oh, that's weird. I should look that up. Yeah, apparently it's psychopath.
Right.
So we'll get our jail cells next to each other.
Sounds good. Pen pal.
Hmm?
Pen pal.
Hmm?
Pen pal.
Hell yeah. I'll end up in there one day.
Same. Mate, if someone looked at my search history, I'm amazed I'm not there already.
I say that to Dean all the time because I'm looking up like bomb recipes. I'm looking up, and it's all just for work. And how do you a really clean cut your head off kind of thing?
Oh, well, in my last one, I had to look up how to skin a human body correctly.
Oh, I did that for fractured.
Yeah, well, mine,
'Cause-
I wanted to know which tools would be perfect for the job, right?
Yep.
And then what else would inflict a lot of harm after the skinning was complete if they're still alive.
Yep, that's what I did for mine
I'm
too.
like, who
She
the-
used like
Yeah.
it was a filleting knife she used.
Oh, well, I used ones for taxidermy.
Oh,
So
that's clever.
but the thing is, my thought process after I did the whole scene, right, was why the hell am I looking up other ways of torture after that torture if they're still alive? Wouldn't you be fucking dead? I'd be dead. But I had to add in a little kicker,
once you
right?
start skinning them,
Yeah, but I had to add in like a little kicker of pure alcohol poured straight onto all the right?
Oh, I never even thought to do that. I was just skinning the guy.
Yeah, no, then I poured alcohol onto him.
Oh, that's extra pain.
Right.
Oh, that's a good one.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm surprised when haven't had the cops knocking on either of our doors.
I know, right?
I did joke about a cop with it because of a neighbour ages ago. I went down to the cop shop, and I'm like, I'm surprised you guys haven't been on my doorstep. And I was telling him, and he's laughing. He's like, I'm not going to leave a note. We'll surprise you. That was like, I don't know, probably a year and a half ago or something. We were trying to get rid of our neighbours because they were being psychos. And when their house got swarmed, because I went outside at like 7 a.m, grabbed something from the car, and then I see all these Kias that have the 8 seats, and they were all full.
Oh.
Like, yeah. And then I look down the street, and there's a divvy van.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, so me and the dog are sitting outside waiting to see what happened. And they swarmed it, and they arrested the kid because they beat a lifeguard
Oh.
up to the point where, yeah, he was on like life support because the lifeguard asked him not to bomb because it was where children were swimming.
Yeah.
And they took the shit out of him.
Wow.
And then they came back. The grandpa came back to get their mail, And I was like, they're running. And he calls me from the garage and he's like, their grandpa's here. Are you going to follow him? And I'm like, hell yes, I am. And I called the court and gave him the new number, the new address,
Yeah.
because I knew, because they skipped. We knew they'd skipped because they moved at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so I was like, I'd watched it, and then the next day, because the grandpa is at the house all day, every day, and I thought he's going to lead me there. And I'm like, you don't bash people and get away with it. It's
Yeah.
just, no. And then I go to the court a little later, and he's on the run. Him, his little brother are on the run, and the other 3 are in jail. And I'm just like, oh, so the information wasn't useful? And she goes, no, it was. But at the time, so they changed the address and he went in, but yeah, he ran before trial.
Yeah.
Oh, they both did. They ran before trial.
Wow.
And I was like, if I knew, if only I knew. But I love that kind of stuff. I'll follow anyone.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I love it. I stalked my stepdaughter's house with my other stepdaughter.
Jesus.
Well, we had a private investigator on the boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'll text you that.
There's a lot of things that we're texting.
Hey?
There's a lot of things we're texting.
Yes. As well. Yes. Or we just need to like FaceTime or something.
Yeah, without an audience.
For sure. Like in the last, I think, week. It's been in the last week. I'm trying so hard to get out of this little thing I've put myself in, the depression and the not being able to talk. It's not wanting to conversate. It was just felt overwhelming.
Yeah.
And it had been for a long time. And they fixed my meds in that. And so last week, I promised myself, I was like, that's it. You know, because my phone wouldn't ring for days. And I'm like, there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong. Because my phone would always be going off. And so from Monday, I started building relationships back with family. And today, my phone has not stopped. And it's actually made me happy.
Yeah.
Like, it's happy to know that I'm back in contact with Mum and she understands. We've got an understanding now.
Yeah.
That I don't, religion and all the rest of it. And but there's a good understanding now. I think I just went about it the wrong way all those years ago. I went a bit nuts after the baby died.
That's to be expected.
For like 10 years, I shut the family up. But it's a bit more sane now. And I don't mind the phone ringing off the hook. Today I was like, I hadn't seen a girlfriend of mine in 10 years. And we're the kinds like you and me. Like you wouldn't speak 10 years, but you pick up straight away where you left off. And she was at the funeral on Monday. And then I got the guts up to speak to other people that I'd grown up with and everything. And it's just blown up. And I'm happy about it. Like at one stage, I was like, this is just too much. And then you messaged today and I went, oh. And I was just like, oh, she still loves me. Because I was just like, I didn't want anybody to take it like personally because it wasn't anything to do with anyone else. It was me. I've always known that. I've always known it was me.
Yeah.
That I knew I had to fix it. Because Mum's getting old. Well, not old. She's 20 years older than me, but she needs double knee replacements and everything. And the family is just like, my auntie. Well, she was dying. Apparently, she had a great surgery last week. So
There you go.
yeah, so catching up's actually been really good. So I mean,
look, I
when my
drop off.
cousin,
I get into my little down funks and stuff, and I drop off, and I could go months on end and not talk to
yeah,
anybody, right?
that's
And
what I was doing.
I lose people out of my life due to it, and then they're
No,
like,
you never lose me because I understand.
right, and then I get the whole, you got to promise not to do it again. And I'm like, I can't promise that. Like, I can't promise
That's
that.
someone that doesn't understand.
Right, but the person that said that to me, they deal with their own depression and stuff, and I'm like, just because you react differently with yours does not mean I should be reacting the
You
same way,
should be the same.
right? Like, everyone deals with their own shit, right? And
Yeah,
if I drop off, it's usually to protect myself, like, because I don't want to, and it's not healthy. I shouldn't do that. But, and my daughter says to me all the time not to do
good.
that. But it's like
Sometimes it's necessary
yeah.
for yourself if
I
you got
just
to
don't
protect
have the
yourself when
energy.
there's a
I
lot
just
going
don't have
on.
the energy to deal with the shit anymore. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I, why? Why do I have
Yeah.
to deal with it?
Now I post on Instagram not knowing that all my Instagram goes to Facebook, and I thought, you know what? I don't care as long as I'm not seeing, going in seeing the comments, because I got annoyed because I went out with Cheryl and Carol for coffee when Carol came down not long ago. And Cheryl, I think, had posted a photo of us, and Jolene laughed.
Oh.
Everybody else was like, "Oh, that's sweet, that's sweet," and then hers was a laugh, and I'm like, "You can't." And that's all I could think, because this is supposed to be Cheryl's friend, and it's not.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you're the one watching. I don't care. And I felt bad for Cheryl,
Yeah.
because sometimes she'll be like, screw you, but a lot of the time she will take it to heart, and I don't want that for her.
No, definitely not.
She does not deserve it. Like, if anybody's going to deserve backlash, it's me, because of my big mouth. But
It's what we get.
I don't care about comments anymore. Once upon a time, I cared. I cared if people said something, but now I've just got to do me to make money. So I don't understand. So now it's all about like making money and not caring about what other authors, other readers. Hello, Claire. Sorry, my cousin joined.
That's all right. I don't even know
But
who's on there.
but sometimes it's just, that's why I post to Instagram, because then I don't have to see a lot of the comments on Facebook. I find Facebook very toxic when it comes to the book world.
Yeah, it can be. Absolutely.
Yeah. So like, I'm not the one, like, I'll get one of them, I'll pay one of the kids to do all my like promotion posting on the promotion book sites and all the rest of it. Because sometimes I just, like, I'll look up your name, I'll look up Cheryl's name, and I'll look up those that I want to know genuinely what's going on. But there's so many, like, because a lot of them are only the ones that are only there to watch and hope to see you fall are the ones that I will block,
Yeah.
because I'm not giving you that entertainment. I mean, I used to be like, oh, don't worry about it. Now I'm like, I don't want to see your posts either. I'm good. It would, yeah. I mean, every 10 years or so I'll unblock because it took me a very long time to get the meds right and be a nicer person. And I always hope that, you know, give it a few years and then unblock and hope that they've learnt from something like I had to. But the majority of the time, it's just the same.
It's sad but true, honestly, in the world at the moment. It's just getting worse by the day. Everyone's trying to grab onto something. Can I get that? Absolutely. But I think there has to be a right way and a wrong way of doing things. And unfortunately, I've seen a few doing it the wrong way. But who am I to judge? I've got no reason to judge in that sense, right? So they're going to do their thing, and they're waiting for me to fall. I get that, and that's fine. But I've been hanging in there for 10 years now, and I ain't going nowhere. I might shield off and block out and do my own thing without showing my face or writing a post or whatever else like that. But I'm still in the background and I'm still doing my thing. I don't need to boast it on the world, but apparently I do with TikTok.
Honestly, I'm going to have to, like, I've got to come up there, honestly. I'm hopeless at teaching over the phone.
No, could you imagine what we could do on a live if we're in the same fucking city?
I know. And that's why once my little ban is lifted, we'd have much better, what do they call it? A much better range. Because on here, I think I've only got like 7,000 followers, but on TikTok, there's 17,000, 17, 18, something like that. So it gets out wider. And honestly, it's because I don't post so much on the others, I know that that's where the sales are coming from. And there's a lot of interaction as well, which I was really surprised at. I was really surprised by that. Sometimes I would follow, in the beginning, I would just follow book talkers, not so much authors. Follow book talkers because they're the ones that are going to post. Authors aren't. They're out to, unless they're like me and you who will post each other's stuff, they're not out to promote other people.
Yeah.
But if relationships with book talkers for me is such a huge thing. Like the collabs and paid, if you get so many followers, you get your paid partnerships and I got free jewelry out of paid partnerships and stuff. And it's good, but you've got to work your way up to making money. But they don't have like creator fund here. So you pretty much only get paid for your paid partnerships.
Yeah.
And I jumped on that Adidas and I wanted free clothes. I wasn't paying that much out. $300 clothes for a 2-minute freaking video. So
yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, and just keep going. Just keep going. And as I said, it's just on there. So if you share a post of yours, you go onto your post and down the bottom it's got like download, save, and all the rest of it. And then there's a fire, which means promote.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So you can promote. Yeah, you can promote it. You can use $5.
Yeah, no, I've done that stuff before. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just my
I
mind.
did it this morning.
Yeah, it's just my mind trying to work out what to actually post in that sense, right?
Well, I know people are against AI. I'm against AI writing 120%. I think it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
But so the book covers that I get made, because I don't want to be using AI covers either.
No.
because people we're all losing out in like, you know, I don't want my photographers and stuff. But if you put your front cover on, you'll see, check mine out when you later, it will bring the book cover to life. And I have found that when I do that, the views, the likes, the sales, they skyrocket. And it's you know, there's like an old book of mine until the very end, and it's wild again. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was just from doing that. And then all the emails started coming in, and it's the little things that we didn't know about.
Yeah, that's
So
the
I've
thing.
got
It's
any.
new.
If I think of any tips, I'll message them to you.
Yeah,
And
honestly,
I
it's literally all this new stuff that's come out, and it's stuff that you've got to learn and stuff. But unfortunately, sometimes I don't have time. Like I said, my schedule is pretty rigid. I'm pretty on point with a lot of things, and sometimes I've only
Yep.
got time to do a quick 5-second post or something like that. So mine could be random, from a picture to whatever with links or something. But I'm busy, mate. My life is hectic and busy, and I lucky to kind of schedule time in for this sort of thing today. But I made it a point to do it because
Yeah.
um
Oh, we're keeping each other accountable because
yeah,
we both need
exactly.
someone to keep us accountable.
Exactly. And that's why I said to you, if honestly, out of everything, Friday is the best day for me. So
Yeah.
you're
I'll
gonna
keep,
probably, if we do this
I'll keep it.
next Friday, you're gonna probably catch me in Sydney
Yeah.
or coming home from Sydney,
By then
right?
I'll be able to do. See, I'll be able to do like Insta on. We could dual it. Like if you got a laptop and your phone, we could dual Insta on one and TikTok on the other, so that it's live on both.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to keep doing the screen grab. It don't worry me.
Yeah, but when you put up a new post, because I don't usually see a lot of them, just tag me, because I spend probably 30-40 minutes a day just, and then I can just share it to mine,
Yeah.
and then share your link and all that to where you go to get it,
Yeah, well, that's it.
because that's only an extra 2 minutes for me. But you know, you've got a million things going on, a million, and I'm fortunate to be able to work from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd be more than happy to take that 5 minutes every damn day and just post stuff for you, just so that it gets up there and gets seen, because we all need help.
Yeah, and that's
Hell,
the
I
other
wish I
reason
had
why I
a
wanted to do.
billionaire bloody backing me.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? This is why I wanted to do this, right? And post it up and stuff, because I want people to realize that it doesn't matter how long you've been in the industry. At some point, you struggle. At some point, you need help, right? And this is about finding your community, your people, and knowing you don't have to be perfect. Imperfections actually make things good, right? So you don't have to be on point. You don't have to be on key with every new thing that comes out, right?
Yeah,
And trying to stay up to date like that, you're going to drown yourself. Because I remember in the beginning, I was always, I've got to learn this, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, I've got to do this. And I drowned myself in all this
yep,
stuff that in the end, it really didn't do much, right? So if you can take key points away from certain things and go, you know what,
yep.
I can spend 5 minutes on this today. I can do 10 minutes of this, and then I'm still going to have time for the
Oh,
things that I want to do, like the writing and everything else, because that is probably the worst part of this for an author, is having to step away from doing something that you absolutely love and that you absolutely want the world to see and hear about, to understand every new key element that comes out that you've got to be on top of. Right. So, yes, it's going to
yeah.
probably get you a bit of exposure, but you shouldn't push yourself into the ground, into the points of why am I not being seen? Why am I not getting followers? Why am I not getting likes and stuff like that? It's
Oh yeah.
consistency is key. I'm not saying that's not the fact. The fact of the
Yeah,
matter
no,
is
but learning all this new stuff all the time,
that's
it's
the thing.
really it's brain twisting to me.
Well, we're trying to do a million things, right? And you're not concentrating on one aspect that could potentially get you to that point, right? So
Yeah.
instead of worrying about the million, worry about the one. Do the
Yeah.
one thing and see if that works. Give it a week. And if it's not, change up,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I'm
100%.
watching myself and other authors and stuff like that doing a million different aspects of different contents, different everything else like that. It becomes confusing. And then you get to the point where I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know where I'm up to or what is
I
actually
forget.
working.
Yeah, and because I'll be like on the new trend trying this, but I will completely forget the old trend that actually helped me.
Exactly.
And then I'll focus. You're 1,000% right, because I do the same thing.
It's just
I'm like, but this is
focusing back
what's
to
in
the old.
fashion now. Yeah, that's like, this is what is in fashion now. This is what, and trying to keep up,
That's
it's brain crushing
yeah.
at times.
You end up going into a
And
ditch that you kind of go, well, I thought it was working. Now I've got to try this. I've got to try this. But the one thing that you're missing, the first key that you ever tried, started traction. It
yeah,
started your clicks. It started your follows, right? I'm not saying always stay with the old, but I'm saying
oh yeah.
go back to it. Go back to it if it was working and change it up every now and then. Otherwise, you're going to confuse your audience as well, right?
Oh yeah,
Because they're going to go,
yeah.
okay, well, I don't know what is happening.
I need to be. I need to be on Facebook more, because I found that yes, TikTok's been great, but you don't. There's no personal connection,
Exactly.
and all of my original like readers that I met on Facebook, like we've all met in real life. We all still stick together, and it's just because, like, I met you, I met Ken, I met, and I found that the Facebook origin, we're all still together
Yeah.
in a way, and it's nice to collab and get emails and stuff through TikTok. But I found it's not like lasting connections. It's like, can we promote? Can we? And that, that's not going to get a whole pile of people in when you've already got the most dedicated, readers
Exactly.
that there are. Because on Facebook, I'm not on there much, and I got on there the other day, and I was just in tears. My very first
Just hang on. I've got a crying dog that wants to go pee.
Z. X. Z. Is there a generator? Oh shit! I'm on live. I didn't say that. It's all right. Claire's the only one. Sorry, Claire.
All right, I'm back.
Not much you can do about it.
But yeah, my first real fan, Custom Manor, had just come out, and she messaged me 9 years ago, and she said to me, she goes, it got that series got her through her brother's murder trial.
Wow.
She said, I would go home because her brother was murdered. And then, so she was at that trial every day, and she was so emotional. And she said, every night I came home, and it didn't take me long to get through all the books. And I was just like, she goes, it was therapy for me. And I still talk to her now.
Yeah.
And, like, if either of us are having a hard time, we'll message each other. And it's just like, I was like, holy cow. That was the first impression. And I thought, that's pretty cool to be able to. And there's so much murder in mine. I said to her, how are you reading my murderous book while you're at your brother's tree? And she goes, no. She goes, I had never in my life read about vampires, werewolves, none of them. And she said, the cover got me.
Yeah.
And then she said, I read the description and I was like, but it was free. The first one was free. Yeah. She got it and she said that she just binged every night because she needed to be out of her head. And yeah, she's amazing. So I got a few things made for her just to try and I sent her a care package after because the guy got guilty.
Yeah.
Which is good. So I kind of just sent her a congratulations package and she's been around ever since and I love that.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right?
I think it's awesome. Yeah. And I miss that aspect of Facebook. Now it's just like I'm really just tired of all the political quotes.
Yeah, it's still all there.
Her brother's murderer was found guilty. Her brother was the one murdered. My bad. She's telling Dean. But Dean knows because I told Dean like 9 years ago or whatever. But yeah, that's the aspect that I really miss.
The community, mate. Honestly, when it comes together, it comes together. Honestly, and they can get behind you, but they can also be the
They can also rip you down.
Yeah, they can also be the pitchforks and all that. So as soon as you say one thing wrong. This is, again, goes back to I don't talk politics, I don't talk religion, sex, gender, right? Because the minute that someone does, it's like a war on there, right? So you kind of sit back and you watch it unfold and you go, it's not worth getting involved. And it's not the fact you don't care, it's the fact that you don't want to be crucified.
No, it's the fact that no matter what you say, someone's going to have a problem.
That's right.
And, it doesn't matter if you're, none of us are, no political parties in the world are right, honestly. Right. There's a good, there's a bad. So we take it as it is. But I'm not going to, I don't get involved. It's, Granddad always said, never talk politics or religion.
Yeah, it's one way to find out exactly where you stand. Exactly.
It's a totally different generation now.
It is. And, people go, it's the softer generation. And I wouldn't classify it as that. I would think that they're more open. They've been raised to be able to accept themselves and their own opinions. But the only part that I don't agree with is that some of them, if you don't agree, then that you're on that other scale.
They can have freedom of speech, but you can't.
That's right, because we're in the older generation. So apparently we're stuck in a time that shouldn't.
We're a totally different generation.
That's right.
I will be scrolling and I'll be like, holy crap, my mum would have beat my ass over that kind of thing. And I'm just like, and it's true because, I see gentle parenting and I hate gentle parenting for most. Not a fan. I never smack my kids or anything, but they knew by the tone.
That's right.
They knew by the tone.
Exactly.
Or the wait till dad gets home, he's going to yell at you even more. I didn't believe in smacking. I didn't think it would do anything really. So it was just like, I don't know if you can call it gentle parenting, but just saying, like, use your words. That's a trigger line for me. That triggers me so bad, and I don't know why. I just don't know why. If I hear someone say it, I'm just like, the Hulk starts coming.
Well, I get the whole, we've got big feelings in a little body. And I'm like, I understand that.
Yeah.
But then they
Yeah,
also
yeah.
need to know boundaries. They also
Yeah.
need to understand that we have big feelings too, and we are doing
Mhm.
things not to be a pain in the ass or a bitch or a tyrant. We're doing it to keep them safe.
Yeah. And I said to Dean, I said, if we parented now how we did, back then, they'd probably have CPS because you're yelling at the kid. I said, honestly, I would rather yell than smack.
Mate, I'm telling
But we
you,
don't.
I've got neighbours across the road that are crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
They are screaming at the top of their lungs that I do feel for these children. And it's absolutely terrible. It's like there is no
I called the cops on the neighbours
yeah.
because I saw the grandpa he'd come out, and I see him like bashing the kid.
Wow.
And so I called the cops, and they were doing something else later on, and I didn't care. They knew it was me.
Yeah.
And I walked out, and they looked at me like, and then walked inside. I went, yeah, it was me. Sorry. I said, and I'll do it again. No problem.
Yeah.
But I found it was easier to sit them down and talk to them. So, when you're first time mum and that, and you're just trying to get money together and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
The kids would ask for something, and I'd be like, oh, can we please get it next week? We can't do it this week. And I always made a point of getting it the next week so that they knew
Yeah.
that mum will come through. And I never had a problem.
Yeah.
Never had a problem. They were all so understanding. And I just found that just sitting there and talking to them was so much better
Yeah.
than yelling, because you're getting down to their level. You're trying to explain things, and you don't want them to know anything, like, mum and dad are really trying to work here to get any kind of money. But yeah, I always found yelling and belting really doesn't do much. I think that people just need to explain more, because I've found, like, there's so many brats in our street. We're in, like, we're in a snobby area, but we're the one with I'm the one with the Commodores out. And the rest have got Teslas, and
Yeah.
I will never get rid of my Commodore ever. I am never going electric. But due to that, these kids feel like, they can have anything they want if they just make a big enough fuss.
Yeah, well that's it.
Oh, Dean went and settled one the other day. They were riding a dirt bike back and forth, and we knew there was a guy near Dean's work or something. The kid was riding one, and he was killed. His truck came around the corner. And so Dean's gone over, and he's gone, like, this has happened. We're in a court. So anyone can come around this curve and kill your kid. And the parents are like, oh, we've tried. And I'm like, I would have had it dismantled by now.
Yeah, that's it.
And so they were fortunate. They were like to Dean, thank you. And someone else needed to say it to him to stop.
Yeah, well that's it.
And I'm just like, it shouldn't be like that. I would have been out there with my tool, with Dean's tools, and just pulling that damn bike apart
Yeah.
bit
Or-
by bit. But
I have to go.
all right, sweetness.
Yeah,
I
because one, we've
will
been on
talk
this
to
for
you.
2 hours.
Oh shit, have we?
Yeah. But that's
Look
not
at
the
us go.
issue. My husband is staring at me because he's about to make a noise and I'm going to get angry because he wants to cook dinner. So I'm trying not to get angry because he's going to cook dinner.
Oh,
But-
see, I'm on his side now.
See, there you go, right? And he's turned on the kitchen light and it's blinding me because it's coming straight through into the back room.
No worries, darling. I'll speak to you during the week. But yes, my darling TikTok ban will be done by next Thursday. So
Beautiful. Well, I
by
think
next-
he's
yeah,
just listened
by
to
next
me
week.
and he's turned the fucking light off.
Now I don't know who to feel bad for.
David?
Everybody feels Cheryl takes Dean's side all the time, no matter what he does.
Don't you dare take his side.
Hey?
No taking his side. I'm in the right. He's in the wrong. I was here first. David?
Oh, tell him I love him.
No, he's a dick.
No, he's a dick. All right, darling.
Until next week, my love.
I'll speak to you during the week
Yes,
once I've got this all set up.
absolutely. But another one next
All right,
Friday, I
sweetheart.
reckon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, my love.
Perfect. All right, love you.
Love you. Bye.